guys, Metal Breakdown here for my album review of Reverence by Parkway Drive. I know I'm a bit late for this review since this album was released last Friday. We're already Sunday. It's weird for me that it's Sunday right now because I'm not used to work on Sunday right now at my new job that I just started. I was working today and that's mainly why I did not have time to do this review before. But I have 3 days off for the next 3 days, so I should have time to do a lot of stuff. And I'll do the album review of Eolian by Demi Borgir tomorrow as well. But for now, this is really exciting for me to review this album because I'm a huge Parkway Drive fan. I discovered them a bit before they released Higher, and I'm such a fan that I saw them 3 times during the Higher album cycle. So obviously I was really looking forward for this brand new album Reverence. I was a bit worried though because when I heard the bonus track for Higher, I think it was I don't remember the name of the song. But you probably know which one I'm talking about, the one there was a music video for and they even played it on tour. I was not really into it. I was like, oh okay, it was fun live, but maybe not that much my thing. So I was like, oh, I don't want them to make a softer album next time. And when I did my reaction, because I did the reaction for the entire album, at first I thought it was a bit softer than Higher, but after a few listens, it's not even softer, it's as heavy as everything they've done before. It's different, of course, but not something soft. Not at all, no! So in this video, I'll do a top 5, and this is mainly what I'll talk about, but I'll also talk about the entire album. So let's fucking do this, guys, for my album review of Reverence by Parkway Drive. Like I said, I'll go more in depth about my top 5, but to compare it with Higher first. Is it better than Higher? I still need more listen to truly judge. I'll listen to the album a couple of times, but it's hard to say after only a couple of days. Maybe in a few weeks or even months I'll be able to tell you really what I think. But the only thing I can tell you is that it's a really good album and that I will never say, oh, that was a mistake or it was bad or something like that. Reverence is fucking strong, and it's strong enough to continue the great legacy that Parkway Drive had, because in my opinion they never made a bad album. Like, everything for them is at least 8.5 on 10, and this one is like probably a 9 on 10, so yeah, it's strong, it's really good, it's heavy, it's everything you want from Parkway. I'm sure the metalcore fan will disagree, but for a strictly metal album, it's a fucking gem. So now for my top 5, and right before I start with this top 5, 2 honorable mentions, and these 2 are I Hope You Rot and Pray. Both really good songs, but the ones in my top 5 are even better. In the 5th position, I went with Absolute Power. The melodies in that track are so good, and in my opinion it pushes the boundaries even more than what they tried to do on Higher. The chorus is not too complicated, but it's still awesome, and I love when he says the truth drops like a bomb. I really love it because it's so true. When you choose to blind yourself for a long time in front of the truth, that's exactly what it does when it finally hits you. It drops like a bomb. The breakdown is also pretty good, and it takes us back to their metalcore roots. Yeah, because this time they even said it themselves. They moved away from their metalcore roots, but there's still some part of it left, I would say, but not that much, because this is not a metalcore album at all. In the 4th position, I went with In Blood. This is a song I love more and more with each listens. In a few weeks, it could even be higher than this. The riff at the beginning are so damn catchy, and yeah, you can't get enough of this. Again, there's a lot of great melodies in that track. I like the part when he says, "It's written in my blood." But even with that, in my opinion, it's one of the heaviest track on Reverence. The sound of the guitar during the breakdown is so damn groovy. People will must show hard if they decide to play this one on this album cycle or later, but yeah, if they will play it, it will probably be on this cycle. Now entering the top 3, I went with Kronos, the longest song on this album, and it really delivered. I was really looking forward for that one, so I'm really happy it's as good as it is. Overall, just like the rest of the album, it's a really great song. Just listen to this song a few times, and as soon as you'll hear the chorus, you won't be able to resist singing it along like fucking loud, because it's so good. But the main reason it made the top 3 is definitely because of the last 2 minutes. This is how you make a fucking guitar solo. They absolutely nailed everything in that part, and I'm still blown away each time I'm listening to this. With the addition of the violin near the end of the track, it's even more beautiful. Now in the 2nd position, and it was hard for me to pick because the 2nd position and 1st position are really close, but I had to make a decision. So in the 2nd position, I went with Shadowboxing. The reason this one is so high is because of everything new they tried with it. It was a big risk, I would say, because first time they used clean vocals, but they're really good. And even though I want Parkway Drive to remain a really heavy metal band, they could use them more, and I would not even mind. So more clean vocal, and that would be fine for me. The small rap part before the song goes super heavy is amazing as well. That was also risky, but they nailed it again. It's also really cool that they just kept the violin going here, like in the song Kronos. This one is just so good and so catchy. Like I said in my reaction, I truly hope they will use it as a 4th single in the future with a music video. That would be really fucking cool. And now, in the 1st position, I went with Wishing Wells. The intro for this song is marvelous, and it served also so well as the album intro. As soon as Winston starts to scream, "Until I'm done," you know you're in for a real threat. The riffs are absolutely insane, and I would say that's the heaviest song on the album. Sorry guys, really weird that they picked it as the 1st single, but at the same time it makes sense. I think it's the greatest song on the album, Reverence. So yeah, even though it's heavy, it's so good, and I'm sure everyone loves it. Also, the lyrics are really good because they are so personal to Winston, so he sings this with all of his heart, and I'm sure a lot of people will be able to relate to this, since this song is about grief. The guitar at the end of the tracks are insane. There's kind of multiple layers of guitar on top of another, and it sounds insane. And this song is the best description of an orgasm. So this is what I think of this brand new album by Parkway Drive. You need to pre-order the physical copy of this song. Adding it on your Apple Music is not enough. You need a physical to support the band. I waited too long to pre-order it. I picked it up on Amazon yesterday, so it will arrive probably in a week. I went to my record store and it was not there. They had no album by Parkway Drive, and usually they have a lot of metal stuff, so I was like, what the fuck? So Amazon was my only option. I don't really mind, but yeah, support the band, they need you. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry if I was a bit late, but I did the full album reaction on the day of the release. So go check that out if you want to see some songs. I'll try to put some of them at the end of this video. So yeah, there you go guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you all later.